Hello, welcome to ER Rewatch, which basically got inspired by me watching The Pit, the Max original drama that stars Noah Wyle, John Wells, who was also on ER as executive producer, and it's created and executive produced and showrunner is Scott Jamel. And that's part of the reason right now there's a lawsuit that could possibly stop season 2. Some people want to be included in the gravy train making money, claiming that this is a spin-off, even though it is in Pittsburgh, not Chicago. And Noah Wyle's character has a different name, it's a different character. We'll see how that goes. But we'll talk about The Pit and ER comparisons before episode 2. Episode 1 is actually a 2-hour pilot called 24 Hours, and it basically shows a 24-hour period and the long hours the doctors work. Take you back to then. It was September 19th, 1994, when NBC was building must-see TV. The big films in 94 were Forrest Gump, Shawshank Redemption, Schindler's List, and The Lion King. Not only did ER premiere in 1994, Friends did as well. And in fact, that first season, the complete season, 1994 through 1995 of ER, they finished second, only behind Seinfeld. And they beat out sitcoms. Home Improvement was 3, Grace Under Fire 4, Friends 5, Mad Men of the People was 6. Despite that, it wasn't really critically liked and fell off sharply, even though it had Seinfeld as the lead-in. It starred Dabney Coleman, and it was canceled after 16 episodes. Roseanne, Ellen, and Mad About You were also in the top 10. The only other drama was the brilliant Stephen Bochco and David Milch, NYPD Blue. So, loyal to Seen Elsewhere, an NBC series from the 80s that featured an outstanding cast that included Denzel Washington, Mark Harmon, Ed Begley Jr., William Daniels, amongst others. I didn't watch the first few seasons of ER. In fact, I started watching it when it was running weekdays, Monday through Friday. I was watching about 5 episodes a week, old school binging style via a VCR. And I watched the first 3 episodes, or the first 3 seasons, catching up on watching it on TNT.
The best show on television is on TNT, 5 nights a week at 7. ER.
Step on it.
And then the 4th season, I started watching it on NBC on Thursday nights. So it's been a good 25 plus years since I've seen ER. I've always kind of wanted to go back. It's funny seeing the grizzled Noah Wyle with the beard and running the ER that they call The Pit in the Pit series, the new one on Max. But in 24 Hours, it's just that. You see a 24-hour in the life of an ER. You get to see Noah Wyle, fresh face, inexperienced, day one, making the mistakes that young doctors make, playing John Carter. Eriq La Salle as Dr. Peter Benton. Everyone liked Dr. Mark Greene. That was Anthony Edwards, who really, even though it was a very great, it was a stellar cast, Mark Edwards kind of had the pulse of the ER because he was the senior attending doctor. And then Dr. Ross, and a new guy that obviously blossomed into being a movie star in George Clooney. And it's hard to argue that Julianna Margulies playing Carol Hathaway. And remember, there's been stories, and we can talk about it later, about how her character was really never intended to go beyond the pilot. I'm looking forward to rewatching this, seeing how it holds up. Such a different time when ER was on. I mean, this was a really groundbreaking series.
Dr. Greene.
What is it?
I used to play that game. Short sleep, Waking up with naps like that.
Patient for you, Dr. Greene.
Can't the intern take it? What time is it?
5 o'clock.
All right.
I don't think I could do that anymore. I moved to LA in 1999. And I bought my first house just down the road from Warner Brothers when they were probably in season 9 ER. Wow.
Dr. Ross. I'll be right there.
Fortunately, they shot this on film because
Mark, you boy.
them able to restore this.
Yes, you did.
Looks pretty good for a series from
I
'94.
want you to know that.
That's all right.
Real friend.
Yeah.
Who's in the meadow? Right.
Clooney actually got a hold of the script. He wasn't invited to the
much I
original
appreciate this.
casting auditions, and he loved the character Doug Ross. He was flawed and said he could play him.
I didn't know that pediatricians could be so sexy. And I said, honey, you ain't seen nothing yet.
Does he always do this?
Only on his nights off.
I couldn't remember if the pilot was actually written by Michael Crichton.
Dr. Greene. Mark!
We already see the structure on this.
Can I give Mrs. Willis two
Dr.
more
Mark Greene
demos?
is going to get
Complaining of pain.
awoken
50 milligrams. I am.
Thanks, Mark.
5-10 minutes.
Dr. Greene.
What is it?
6:30, Dr. Greene.
Ugh, it's the worst. Getting up when you got no sleep. I had a crush on Cheryl Stringfield. Many people are used to a little more greasy hair look. Coming to America with Eriq La Salle.
So far has left 12 people injured and 2 dead.
Eriq La Salle is doing a lot of directing the last 5 years or so.
You know what this is all about?
Building collapsed in the loop.
Who's on?
Just us.
There it is. Dolly shot, CPR, riding along. I am curious to whomever's watching along, how many are younger viewers who've never seen ER before, some who are watching ER again. I think it's still going to be an impressive medical drama with the stories and stuff, but the new cameras and the way things are shot today, this isn't going to feel obviously nearly as impressive as it did in the fall of 1994.
Where does it hurt, Mr. Jackson?
Drop an NG tube and get Dr. Benton in here.
You'd love to do this case yourself, wouldn't you? Yeah. I'm ready. I'm strong. Yeah, I could do it.
You're a resident, Peter. You're years from a case like this.
Ooh.
What's your name?
Like in the business of television film, I imagine medical with doctors' egos.
You're fine.
Putting the younger bucks in place is a common
Beautiful, Doc.
event.
You married?
No, I'm a doctor.
Let's go, people. That's a shockable rhythm. Let's go. This is the World Fair. Let's move. Here we go.
Curious to how many minutes before they introduce John Carter, Noah Wyle.
Dr. Benton, we got patients on surgical 2 and 3, and one of them looks bad.
Well, that's fine, but this woman's heart has stopped and she needs it pretty badly. Get them out of surgery. Can't you see I'm busy?
Come on, baby.
Yes.
Father was in an accident today, Mr. Finelli. You know that? Yeah. If you come with me, please. Your father had a heart attack, and we were unable to revive him.
Oh, you're gonna get crushed.
That's it?
Yeah, last two were DOA.
Dead upon arrival. How many of you watched The Good Wife? Clooney went on to do movies, and Julianna Margulies probably had the biggest hit TV-wise out of everyone.
Anybody want any coffee?
Yeah, I do.
How do you shake it?
Same as yesterday and the day before that.
And they call me a smart ass.
Aren't we supposed to be getting some new students today?
Oh, yeah, I think so.
Something wrong?
Oh, you bet there is. We're out of coffee again because the nurses have been taking it. That's what's wrong.
Make some more.
We worked 36 hours on, 18 off to make the coffee.
My heart is breaking.
So actually, Content Without Commercials, the pilot, it's like an hour 27.
Hi, Rachel.
Hey, Dad, look.
Are you getting any sleep?
Yeah, I'm okay.
You look tired.
Yeah, Dad, you look tired.
You're not gonna forget or get too busy?
I'll go.
I'm trying to remember where else I've seen that actress before that's playing the little girl. Anthony Edwards, who played Dr. Mark Greene, was in the Revenge of the Nerds. He is.
Think he knows anything?
Well,
Coming in at 16
my
minutes.
John Carter.
Yes, sir.
Peter Benton.
I forgot he's surgical
Yes,
restless.
sir. We're going to be spending a lot of time together, so let me show you around so you'll be oriented. Here, this is Timmy. Don't shake his hand, he's afraid of disease. The Chem lab is 7022, the Heme lab is 6944. Well, you'll find that surgeons actually try to help people. This is Carol Hathaway, the head nurse. John Carter.
Hi.
She's terrific, isn't she? She goes with an orthopod that used to be a Big Ten tackle and looks like King Kong. This is the surgical room. This is where the real action is. We use this phone to call the OR, 6440. X-ray is around the corner. They're a bunch of idiots. Here's Dr. Morgenstern. He's the head of ER. Watch out.
William H. Macy.
David Morgenstern.
I remember him being
when did
later
that separate hand go up?
seasons. I don't remember he's in the pilot.
Dr. Benton is one of the best residents we have. You learn everything you can from him, except attitude.
This would have been about 3 years before he won the Oscar with Fargo.
Do you know how to suture? No.
Oofta. I'm actually in Minneapolis right now. And the dog that's laying next to me, I rescued from Fargo.
Hi, Tracy Young.
Listen, for the next few days, we're going to be working very closely together.
Well, not that closely, Dr. Ross, but I'll do my best to help you out.
Trying to be friendly.
I've got all the friends I need, thanks.
Ooh, shot down.
Yeah.
Might have a nosebleed.
Okay, this isn't gonna hurt at all.
Please wait outside.
Look, Doctor, I don't know who you think you are, but this
Logan,
drawing...
you're absolutely right. You love your son. So it's best, and we'll be right with you. It's okay. Hey, kiddo. Did you vomit blood, Billy? Okay, can you point to the pain? Right in here. Okay. First 8-year-old ulcer patient I've seen.
You still here? What do you think you're doing, assisting Chapel? Finish her up, start an IV in room 2.
Thank you, Doctor.
You're very welcome.
When do I come to have my stitches out?
3 weeks.
When my son had stitches in his foot, they said 10 days.
Really? Well, 10 days, 3 weeks, anytime in there.
You didn't know. No idea. It's interesting, that kid that was in there before, I think he played Carla Tortelli's kid in Cheers. So it's amazing seeing some of those lesser roles, how they stay on those same network shows, NBC.
I can always count on you. Even if you do prefer football players.
Had your chance.
I was young. I was a fool.
You're still a fool.
We'll have you fixed up in no time. Just start
Frank!
a little IV. Come on, that wasn't that bad. But we missed the vein. We're gonna have to try this one more time.
I forgot Frank was a cop.
I mean, I'm not proud of beating up any woman. I mean, even when she's asking for it, it's just sometimes...
Oh, this doesn't age well.
In this case, it's lucky I didn't throw her through the wall, right? Break her neck!
I got it. Don't move. Have you had any trouble with your eyes
I
before?
think
No, never.
Did you have any pain
that
while you were seeing
patient
double? Headache?
played
Funny taste in your mouth?
the
Flashing spots before your eyes?
father,
Weakness in your arms and
I guess the
legs?
grandfather, father.
None of those
This Is Us.
Just saying that because I'm black.
Just trying to save you some money, Mr. Irvin. I know you don't have insurance.
You wouldn't talk like this if I wasn't black.
Call a neuroconsult for Mr. Irvin, CC transient diplopia, and bill him.
It's time to teach Dr. Carter how to have a baby.
Okay, ma'am.
Or
Come
liver.
on. When did it start snowing?
I used to walk by the ER bay many times where they filmed that on the Warner Brothers lot. Plus they got bigger budgets. Later seasons they do a lot of B-unit stuff, filming on location in Chicago at landmarks.
Where's the OB resident?
They're all called, Doctor.
Snowing.
Yeah, it's snowing.
Snowing on March 17th. This is unbelievable.
How about 10 inches in April when the Masters is going on?
Push.
Dr. Carter's about to witness the miracle of a birth.
You have a beautiful little boy.
Maybe instead of being a surgeon, Dr. Carter will want to be an OBGYN. So what do you think of the pilot at this point?
Extremity, femur articulation. Here, normal.
A bullet. A bullet is what it's called, Steve. A bullet.
Foreign body, distal tibia and fibula all appear within
Come on, Steve.
normal limits.
Take these. There's a guy upstairs with a bullet in his leg who'd like to go to the OR and have it out.
The story is, you're still alive.
Great, but I got a few bills in there.
I sort of scrubs all the time. It's got to be disturbing to be look and see a sheet over the patient right next to you.
Bye, Tiger.
He's very handsome.
He knows it.
He knows it.
Look, I will talk to you any damn way I want to. If I send for a stat chemistry, I want it within an hour, not sometime next month.
Don't be a hero. If I tell you to go to lunch, you go. You never know how long it's going to be until your next meal, so whenever you can, you eat. Now, get the hell out of here. And don't take more than half an hour.
Oh, Tyrone, what is it? Crack dealer took 5 shots from an Uzi. We need some muscle in here. He's just a kid.
Call security.
Why?
They think the other gang members may come and try to finish him off.
I'm going across the street for a minute. Promised my wife I'd go to this appointment. Can you get Susan to cover for me? Okay.
No, not there. Surgical 2.
Come on, Nimrod! You get the feeling Dr. Greene's doing this because his wife wants him to, not because he really wants to. Nice transition from Cook County ER to this private practice.
Everyone has a family, Mark. My wife wants to shop, kids grow up. Now, the office for our next associate is here.
Wow.
We'll start out at $120,000 per year, plus bonuses.
Perks.
David Morgenstern tells me that you're the sharpest guy the ER ever had. But I'll tell you, the ER is a young man's game.
So if he's making that salary that Eriq La Salle's character said, this would be 5 times the salary of what he's making at Cook County.
Mark, we'd really love to have you.
Thank you.
I'm recording first time with this camera. Let's just make sure it's still rolling.
Cheer up, doctor. It's only 3 o'clock.
3 o'clock? What am I doing this for? It must be crazy, huh?
That's a very good insight.
Dr. Peter Benton. Great character.
When did it start raining?
From snow to rain. That's March for you.
Did he offer you a job?
Yeah. I think I have to go to a lot of charity balls.
Well, now, there are worse things. By the way, what's this I hear about you and that tech up on Surgical 4?
I'm a married man.
So?
So whatever you heard is not true.
2, 3 packs a day sometimes.
And how long have you been doing this?
Since I was about 14, I guess.
Listen, I can't talk at work unless it is? Well, what? Paul, I thought we broke up. Damn.
I don't know how you can even have a relationship.
Be a lot of things.
Is it so hard? Are you afraid to tell me the truth?
Is suggestive of cancer. 6 months to a year.
Damn. This actor passed away in 2017. It's kind of... So watching this.
Summer's gonna be here before you know it, so I guess I better go pretty soon, huh? I guess I don't have to quit smoking.
Oh, there's always the upside to everything. He was in a series Crossing Jordan. He was like in 117 episodes. Man, I can't imagine a job like that. Dealing with death all the time. You know what, I have to deal with a bad storyline.
Foreman shows up.
I require medical attention, Dr. Greene.
Give me a minute, Chris.
Hangnail.
Oh, not a
Mrs. Raskin.
hangnail.
I'm afraid it may be infected.
Mrs. Raskin, if we treat you, it's going to cost you $180. You do know that.
Oh, I wish you'd do it for me. You're such a nice young doctor.
We'll handle this in the lab.
Oh,
The lab?
bye.
Oh, gracious. Did I tell you? My sister got remarried.
No.
Can you get me some?
Sorry, I'm off.
Going, Pinnacle?
Sorry, you're gonna have to get it from the next shift. See you tomorrow. Night.
He and Frank are my 2 favorite receptionists, coordinators, whatever you want to call them.
Come on, it's not that bad. It's a very minor cut. 3 stitches.
My father loves that car.
You're that age. Oh, man.
Powers.
I had a classmate who wrecked his dad's Cadillac, and he killed himself that night.
God, he'll kill me. It was the first new car he ever had.
Can we not move, please?
I wrecked the Cadillac.
Trash the car.
It's all right. The important thing is that you're okay.
Dad, it was the Cadillac.
What car?
You mean the caddy?
Oh, Daddy, I'm so sorry.
You totaled my new Seville? Suzanne! It doesn't matter.
St. Patrick's Day, the worst is yet to come. Let's move, huh?
Okay.
Look, he's wearing those green scrubs. It's St. Patty's Day.
Who's that idiot?
My boss.
Why did he do it?
I don't know. We just got his hands on it and he swallowed it.
Well, there it is, all right.
You mean that's where it is?
They
It's in
hire
the
some adorable kids in
Oh,
this.
what do I do now?
Check
pilot.
his stools, Miss Edmonds. He'll probably pass it.
That's not what I mean. I mean, how do I get into my house? I'm locked out.
You don't have another key?
It's not funny.
I'm sorry.
It's funny, little Billy. It's
You know
funny.
what is It's very serious. It could be a matter of life and death, and I'm not exaggerating.
I'm not pregnant.
And you've had sexual intercourse.
Yes?
Dr. Carter didn't get the truth.
What you have is an ectopic pregnancy, and she needs to be scheduled for ultrasound and surgery right away.
I just remember them, using a lot of music. I found it interesting, the pilot. 'Cause, you're making the pilot like 9 months before a lot of times, 6 months before you go into production on episode 2, but they used no music.
It doesn't seem like real medicine to me.
So what's the problem?
You know what
But
the
I
problem
like it on that.
Jennifer?
Yeah.
The kind of generic background that you hear at hospitals that they use a lot, but
She keeps talking about how she doesn't see me anymore.
Well, she probably never does. I mean, I never see Paul.
I thought you guys broke up.
Well, we did.
makeup sex, on again, off
Yeah.
again.
Dr. Greene.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, right away. Come on, we gotta go.
Here's a little music.
How this happened to her, of all people?
I remember that. I mean,
My God, it is Hathaway.
there's a short that's on the channel on Factor Island on YouTube, and it talks about basically Spielberg was like, we can't kill this character because it was Amblin Television, was one of the production producing partners. So Spielberg plays a part in, Carol Hathaway, one of the great nurses and a great TV character, ended up doing 6 seasons.
You know what she took?
I don't know. She just went into the medicine cabinet.
And she probably wouldn't have gone on to do The Good Wife, which is a solid series.
I don't know her family. We were only roommates 3 weeks.
Why'd she do it? Doesn't matter why she did it. We don't ask that about any other OD that comes through these doors. We don't ask it about this one. What are you people standing around for, huh?
Gawkers!
Malik, close the curtain. This isn't a show over here, people.
Boy, if the head of the ER told me to move on, I would move along. He becomes one of the funniest guys on the show. But they haven't fleshed that out yet. It's just the pilot.
Benton, we got a shotgun wound to the chest coming in. What a night.
Oh, you guys are incredible. What would we do without you?
It's nice to see you, Peter. Man of many talents, all unproven.
I'll say this. I'm enjoying the pilot, but the pacing feels slow from what I remember of the show. I'm curious to how long, like any series, until they really kind of find their footing.
Doesn't look hopeful. But I think for the morale of the unit, we gotta do everything.
The unit's looking to you, Mark. You set the tone.
Kind of the learning curve here in season 1. It would be interesting to see comparing the pilot to even episode 5.
It makes us feel guilty. It makes us feel angry. It scares the hell out of us. But we take care of her, and then we go on with our jobs.
You, Mark. I like him. Man, I'm a big William H. Macy fan, but I like that character.
She seemed fine.
She was making jokes. Everything was great. She was funny. She was joking like always. She was great.
Go get some coffee, Doug.
Shaking. How much of that is guilt? Now, I want to know, too, how many seasons Season 2, 3, 4? Does it happen later in season 1? When do we see George Clooney wearing the Clooney? That was a big thing in the late 90s, early 2000s. Clooney, that short kind of Caesar's cut.
Whoa!
Backup singer for Bobby Brown.
Gunshot wound, huh?
Excuse me, I
My prerogative.
Oh, that's okay. I didn't need you anyway.
Come on, John. It's just day 1. That's a great shot. They use that in the open. The emergency sign and the reflection of the puddle.
Keep your head down. There's no rush. Just relax.
I thought I was gonna be sick. I'm sorry.
Don't ever say you're sorry. If you're gonna keep your feelings, you're gonna get sick from time to time. That's just how it works.
Helping them is more important than how we feel.
Great shot. Great scene. Good writing.
Sometimes I just want to quit and do something else.
See, this is Mark setting the tone for a young doctor, day one.
By the way, I was in medical school with Benton. He used to get sick all the time. So don't let him give you any crap. You're gonna be fine.
That's a good boss. Got Chicago Bulls on the screen. No, it's Marquette DePaul. Oh, at the Rosemount. When I was a kid, DePaul was a big deal. They had Ray Meyer, Terry Cummings.
What's the score?
Paul is down. You okay?
Yeah.
Good. Don't worry about what happened out there. Just don't make a habit of it.
She must have taken short-acting agents. She knew exactly what she was doing.
Has anyone talked to the press office? Let's face it, this is bad publicity. Some damn TV network could get a hold of it and try to make a sentimental movie about her.
No one has any idea. Her fiancé didn't know anything either. Supposed to get married in June.
Damn. I think she's still broken up about Doug.
Who's next?
Could you clean the examining room while you're at it?
Mr. Lukowski, what is it?
Are you crying?
The truth.
I know you're being nice to me, but you can tell me it's okay. I want to know the truth.
You don't have cancer, Mr. Lukowski.
I do it. It's cancer.
I understand this is scary stuff, but get a grip.
You do not have cancer.
Might as well just end it now.
Quit smoking and drinking. What, are you kidding me?
Jeez, what is that? Baby have marks on it.
Whatever your relationship.
I'm his babysitter.
I'm gonna call Children and Family Services.
Please.
It's a law.
I don't believe this. You want to make a guess on the diagnosis of this one?
What's she doing? Fanning the flames?
Burnt my legs.
I see.
It's not funny.
Uh-huh.
And how'd this happen?
I was pouring some hot water into the sink and it splashed onto my legs.
Well, it's not bad. Just first-degree burns. There's no blistering and there won't be any scarring.
Your touch is nice.
This medication will make you feel a lot better.
Your fingers are very long.
Why is that nurse in the room?
You wonder why that nurse is in the room. I think you know why.
Are you afraid of me?
You're gonna be just fine in a few days. Thanks, Lydia.
Lydia got a kick out of that. Dr. Mark is pissed, or Ross is pissed.
After dinner?
He's going to take it out on whoever did that to that kid because of what happened with Carol.
We'll have you fixed up right away. We'll take care of him, man. This guy's leaking blood into his belly. He could go any minute. Who's on the floor? Where's the vascular team?
They're in Minneapolis. That Baker's in the Bahamas with his family.
Well, this guy could die any minute. We can't wait.
I know, but there's no one to do him.
Peter's going to do it himself.
Call Morgenstern. Tell him to get over here right away. I'm starting a ruptured aneurysm.
Peter, you can't. You're just a resident.
What do you want to do? You want to wait?
But
I'm just trying to keep him alive until Morgenstern shows up. That's all, okay?
he'd like some help. Yes, that's right. Dr. Benton's starting.
Ooh. You've already heard the comments. I mean, they've set this stage up pretty well.
Dr. Benton?
They talk about what are the one doctor at the Great Line said he's the greatest for having done nothing.
And get the nurses jumping.
He's already got that surgeon ego confidence.
You sure you're okay about this?
Ed, I'm scared as hell. I'm his only chance.
His life is in your hands, Peter. Here's some music.
Just wanted to let you know I'm going to be starting a ruptured abdominal aortic aneurysm in room 2, and I'd appreciate a hand when you have a minute.
What did he say?
What did he say?
He said he's doing an aneurysm. Cheryl, go make sure he's joking.
Peter doesn't joke.
I'll finish here and get there as soon as I can.
Okay, boys and girls, let's go. This isn't a picnic. This is the Late Late Show. Prep, please.
Jimmy's coming in to help.
Oh, great. The only guy in the hospital that knows less about vascular surgery than I do. Knife, please. Thank you.
Oh, it's funny. It's 2:38 a.m. here.
Okay, now listen up. We're going straight down the linea alba, nothing fancy. The guy's got a 50% mortality anyway.
I have an ex and a brother who are doctors. Who are doctors. So I have blue and green scrubs. It appears here at Cook, the blue scrubs are surgeons, and the green are ER. Ooh. Uh-oh.
Systolic's holding at 100.
Not only is that patient on life support, so is Peter Benton's career.
Now.
I just had COVID. How differently people look behind a mask. Found it.
Wait a minute.
Come on, Peter.
I got it. Yeah.
Yeah, baby.
Dr. Benton, the chief resident is in the hospital and on his way.
Well, suck that Phil clean. We got the chief coming. We don't want him to think we don't know what we're doing here, huh?
No, not you. You're fine.
Dr. Greene, your wife on 2204.
Yeah, I'll have to call her back.
Good morning, Peter. Give it to me quick.
57-year-old white male in good health, previously seen at this hospital 8 weeks ago when he was found to have a pulsatile abdominal mass.
So, you decided to open him up. It's one of the ugliest incisions I've seen in a long time. A good veterinarian would do a better skin cut than that.
Well, not quite the pat on the back Peter was hoping for. He was compared to a veterinarian. Here he comes.
Peter, you did a good job. You were lucky as hell, but you were right to open him up.
That's the
good work.
That's the that boy we were waiting for. Peter smiles. Now here, it's going to be the shot that you see in the open for the next 15 years or 11 years or however long Eriq La Salle was on. Boom! Even looks better with the ER music theme music playing. I hate child abuse storylines.
Your child has multiple contusions that are at least 12 hours old. He has a skull fracture. He also has several old healed fractures.
You think I'd harm my child?
Happens all the time.
Look, if you're not going to treat him, I'm taking him home.
No, you're not. Do you have anything to say?
He's my date.
How'd he burn his legs?
What?
These marks right here on his legs. Those are healed burn scars. How did that happen?
I'm beginning to think you're making this up, is what I'm thinking.
Ma'am, you may want to call an attorney.
I am an attorney. How dare you speak to
How
me
dare
this
you
way?
treat your child like this? He's a little kid.
Boy, the date's not looking so good, is it, Mr. Chromedome?
You think that I am deaf?
I don't know where it is.
He's projecting.
Is it okay?
You can go home now. You did the right thing.
I mean, is the baby okay?
You will be.
No coffee. Those damn nurses.
So how's Hathaway?
Doesn't look good.
Well, no rest for the wicked.
But he's got that smell, so I thought I'd check. You did the right thing. We got a diabetic ketoacidosis. Let's go. Probably saved his life.
What do you want, a medal?
Mark, did you get the message your wife called?
No. I'll call her in the morning.
I think Dr. Mark Greene just wants to go home.
He seems to be doing just fine, ma'am.
Oh, I'm so grateful. Dr. Morgenstern came so quickly. He saved his life.
Yes, well, Dr. Morgenstern's a wonderful surgeon, ma'am.
Ah,
He said you did a lot, too.
what a nice young doctor.
I'm sorry I yelled at you.
You want some coffee?
Sure.
Oh,
About
Dr.
that I
Carr's
had a-
tired.
Baby. Hell of a party, though.
That's it? Anybody else?
Well, actually, I got a little problem. My throat's acting up. You need to see a doctor.
Which room?
5 and 6 are open.
Gonna let the kid look at your throat? Oh, been stuck in an airport before and tried to sleep on chairs like that. It's the worst.
Well, if you could take a look at my throat, I've got a little soreness.
I'll be down in room
Nobody
8.
cares about Jerry and his throat.
Wake me at 6:30.
It gives you almost an hour and a half. You're lucky.
Why those old fluorescent lighting? Wake at 6:30. Thank you. I get to 6:30.
6:30, Dr. Greene.
Isn't it the worst when you fall asleep It feels like it's 10 minutes later and it's actually 2 hours, and you're only going to get like 2 hours that night. That's a pretty good episode. Like I said, I mean, the only thing was, I don't think they totally found their pacing. I'm really going to be interested, because back then when you were picking up a pilot and you had a bunch of time between the pilot and episode 2, I'm anxious to see the difference. Just a couple of notes that I thought interesting. That episode was directed by Rod Holcomb, who also directed the very last and final episode in season 15 of ER. Also, the pilot was shot in a set, but in an abandoned hospital, the Linda Vista Community Hospital in East Los Angeles. The set was built, it was modeled after the real hospital, but it's not an exact replica. So we'll be seeing sets, see kind of how it looks differently. Also, I thought it was interesting that Mr. Parker, who was the patient that had lung cancer, who was dying, had less than 6 months to live, he's actually cousins with his cousin is George Clooney. And for some reason, he was uncredited, because that's a pretty big part. The sad thing is he died in 2017. He was also a heavy smoker in real life, and I think it was something to do with lung cancer. And despite being credited throughout the entire 15-season run, that the pilot was the only episode that Michael Crichton actually wrote. So I hope you like watching ER. I'm looking forward to at least going through season 5, maybe season 6. Give me some comments. What did you think of ER? What did you think of the pilot? Are you watching it for the first time? And if you're younger, does it feel dated? So until next time.